Welcome to Chords for the Lord. I'm James. Today we're going to be doing Amazed, not by Lone Star, but by Jared Anderson. A great Christian song. It's just amazing. So there you go. We are going to be doing a lot of the chords that we've already went over in other songs, but I'm going to do a few modifications because of the key that I play this in. I chose this key because it's not as strenuous with these different chords that are in Christian music. All right, so let's go over the chords. And I guess right here in my bookshelf, let's try to have the chords there, shall we? First is D over F sharp, G major, A over D, G2, D2, E minor 7th, A suspended, and D major. Straightforward. I wanted to do this song simply because there are a couple of chords and they're very unique, I guess, to this song. I've never heard them before. And I'd like to talk about one of them right now. It's the A over D. And it's really cool. It's got a unique sound. I'll play it for you. And you're like, dude, tune your guitar. But no, that's the way it's supposed to sound. And it'll make sense in a little bit. Yeah. And the other one is a D over G. I hope I said that one earlier. If I didn't, I apologize. Now, D over G, there's two ways to do it. I like to do a D2 over G versus the regular D because though I have big hands, I have short fingers. The D over G can be done just like the D over F sharp. Let's get real close and I'll show you. Here's the D over F sharp. You're going to throw your thumb over. But now the D over G, you're going to bring your thumb over here on the G note. Now, you may be able to do it, and that's awesome. But for me, to hold the chord where it's going to ring true and then bring my thumb over here, it can be a little bit of a bind and slow me down from getting to the next chords. So I do the D2 over G. And that's just grabbing your G string 2nd fret, your B string 3rd fret, just like this right here with these two fingers. So you do a D and lift your middle finger up. And since you have your middle finger not in use, let's just bring it up top and grab that G note. And if you don't want to play it as a D2, let your ring finger kill the high E string, and it will have the same effect roughly as a D over G. And here it is, a D2. Not much of a tremendous difference, so I just wanted to go ahead and get those chords out of the way so we can get into the song. Real quick, let me go over this. The song, though you can strum, it's played in kind of a cross-picking arpeggio kind of style, so I'll show you what I mean. Let me zoom in. All right, regardless of what you're chording, an arpeggio typically just goes in order and back. Now you're just going straight down and straight up. Now cross-picking is just what it sounds like. You're grabbing random strings bouncing around in a different order. Now you can do it however you want, or you can just simply strum it with single strums. It's up to you. You're the one playing. Okay, Amazed is a fairly simple song, you know, verse, chorus, bridge. So that's what we're going to cover. It starts out with the D over F sharp. Now, if you remember from other videos, you can do it my way with the D2 or with your thumb. However you want to do it, it doesn't matter as long as it sounds good for you and you're praising the Lord. So let's start out. You dance over me while I am unaware. You sing all around, but I never hear the sound. I didn't slow it down too much, but I just wanted to go through it and show you where those are at. So there's going to be a G and a D2, and then a G2 in the verse. And I will put the chords up as you saw earlier in the video. All right, let's move on to the chorus. Now the chorus starts out where the verse leaves off with the A over D. Now you can do it with just simply one finger, holding down these two, let me get a little closer, these two strings right here. I just do it with one finger. If you want to use two, that's cool. All right, so let's do the last line of the chorus so it leads in, the last line of the verse so it leads into the chorus a little better. But I never hear the sound. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. How you love me. I was trying to hesitate there to show you about the different chords. I started out with a D over G. Now I did it the way I was talking that's difficult for me, and you saw that I still, even slowing down, had trouble transitioning. That's just me. You may do it just awesome, so that's fine. I prefer to do it this way. Lord, I'm amazed by you. See, it just kind of almost sets you up, because in the D over G with the D2, your next chord is an A suspended. So you just raise your next finger up and bring the next one in. It just, however you want to do it. I like to set myself up for ease so I don't have to overthink. All right, on to the bridge. It starts out with D over G. So let's start out with this way, with the D2 over G. How wide, how deep, how great is your love for me. And it goes on, and it goes over and over at the end with that. So there was an E minor 7th, and that's a one finger chord. You're going to hold the A string, 2nd fret, E minor 7th. That's it. I like those easy chords. Lots of people have done this song, and just find a version that you like. Jared Anderson himself, artist original, can't beat it. But if you kind of like a little bit more intensity, a little bit more flavor, look for Lincoln Brewster. You know, if you don't know who he is, I recommend you look up Lincoln Brewster. We're going to do some of his songs, and if you're not very savvy with lead guitar and some of these nasty chords and some of the other styles, you're going to have a little bit of trouble. But that's why we're here, to help you understand and be able to do this. Amazed, it's a beautiful song. Play it slow, play it reverent, and then at the end, when you start feeling the Spirit building you up, just let it go, you know. How wide, how deep, how great is your love for me. You know, you can just build it up. And I'm sorry, I'm not the best singer in the world, but that's my joyful noise. Well, folks, I do appreciate you subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to. That way you can share it with people who need to know how to do this or would like to know how to do this. Christian music is, you can make it simple, you can make it hard, but a lot of people, like myself, we like to make it sound, at least musically, close to the artist original without straying too much. But it's not about showing off, you know, it's about praising God. So however you want to do it, add these into your repertoire, or just learn them for fun. But either way, do it for God. Uplift His name and praise Jesus with your music and every action that you do. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Remember, Psalms 33:3 says to play skillfully. It says a few more things, but the main thing is to play skillfully. And you can't play skillfully if you don't practice. And some of these chords you have to think about, because if you're just used to the traditional major chords, maybe a minor here and there, they can give you a little bit of trouble. And I'm speaking from experience, because there's nothing like being on stage and like, how do you do this? So play skillfully by practicing. Thank you for your time. God bless. This is Chords for the Lord. And I'm James. I think I'm done.